All right, everyone, we welcome you to the campus of Dighton-Rehoboth Regional High School for this afternoon's coverage of high school boys lacrosse on Bourne Community Television, Channel 6, 8, and 9, the Bourne Community TV YouTube page, My Broadcasting YouTube channel. SEC action today, the 1-4 DR Falcons taking on the 4-0 Bourne Canalmen. Thank you for joining us on any of our feeds. Keegan, Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter running the camera, and the face-off's going to be won by Sean Kelley against Cooper Benfido, and this game's underway. It's Sean Kelley with a quick attack, and he couldn't get it over cleanly to Jack Balfour. Brady Banks with the retreat back picks up the ground ball. The Bourne Canalmen in their road purple uniforms today, white numbers. Dighton-Rehoboth in the home whites with the gold numbers. This is Brady Banks still drifting off to the left side. Defending him on the side will be Cam Rodriguez. Banks looking to cut out in front, looking to find an angle. This shot attempt wouldn't go. Sight's able to get the ground ball that time. Gets by Rodriguez, and his shot gets deflected as it ends up all the way out on the right side. We'll stay with Bourne. These two teams met at Bourne High last Wednesday. Bourne came away with a 19-5 win in that contest. Sean Kelley looking to have a chance. Cutting into the middle, he put it wide on the left side. The team captain had a good look there. He's got 2 goals this season so far. This is Balfour looking to go up top and then gets it over to Riddle. Brady Banks to Brody Hayden. Dancing on him defensively was Brody Arujo. Fed into the middle. Max Riddle shoots and scores. Max Riddle, 1 minute, 20 seconds in. The Canalmen are up. That'll be the 3rd goal of the season for the senior midfielder. Max Riddle might not be playing midfield all game. Got to talk with Bourne head coach Tim Crowley before this one. He said in a game like this, and he's going to try for one of the first few times this season, they're going to try switching some of the guys who are on those top lines in different positions, see what he can get out of them. Maybe put some guys at attacker who are usually midfielders, guys at midfield who are usually defensemen. This is going to be Ethan Fox running up the left side. On him will be Keegan Lay. And after Brady Banks taps up, he'll retreat back. Will allow Ethan Fox to sub off the field, and here comes Ty Hawks running in. Brady Banks wants to unload one. He didn't miss much. Put it high over the bar. Bourne Canalmen with absolutely dominant results to start their season. The closest game that they've had this year is Charlie Seitz puts one in the back of the net to make it 2-0, 16th goal of the season for him. The closest game that Bourne's had this year was their season opener when it was 8-2. Neither Bourne nor Mashpee in any of their team histories have started 5-0. This is the best start for Bourne to a season since 2018. That was 2 goals in a stretch of 36 seconds there for the boys in purple. And Mike Valois looking to pick up that ground ball, booting it forward halfway down the field. This is Riddle, who's already got one, after he taps up right side to Hawks. Seitz finds it again. His shot off the left post. Seitz wanted to fling it to Ty Hawks, wasn't there. Riddle's open, right side, he scores. Max Riddle, his 2nd goal of the game, and Bourne is quickly up 3. A little bit of a different feel today as the Canalmen and Dighton-Rehoboth, they're not playing on the football field. They're on the back soccer field that's off to the left side of the school. As you got the track and field cross-country teams practicing over there. Would have been nice to be in the press box for today if we could have. Unfortunately, we can't. Balfour shoots and scores right over the shoulder of Charlie Rosa, and the route is on early on. And now we get a timeout on the field. It comes with 9:17 to go in the first. 4-0 Bourne for Balfour, that last goal. 14th on the season, 142nd in his career. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, here we go out of the timeout. Sean Kelley against Cooper Benfito on the face-off. Dighton-Rehoboth side 1-2 in SEC play this season. Got their first win of the year on Friday. 9-7 win against Somerset Berkeley. And Sean Kelley is going to win another face-off off the stick of Max Riddle, but he's able to get it on the left. That's Kelley to Kelley that time. Drew Kelley now in possession. Would have been a tight angle try for Balfour. Had sights, and Riddle's going to back up. Crafty Benfito not doing too much right on him. Rosa will get credit there for a second save. Charlie Rosa saved 13 out of 32 in the first matchup that these two teams had 5 days ago. We know Charlie Rosa, he loves going long down the field. We'll go a little bit shorter this time. Off on the left, and cutting in was Craffey. Finds a man and Bronston running right. The junior Jack Horrocks running in. And then we'll reset back up top with the captain Craffey. Bronston defended by Riddle over to Horrocks. Jamison Murphy bouncing ball off to the right side. Backing off of him is Max Beals. Craffey to the right, and open as Horrocks again. This Dighton-Rehoboth team, we know they love to play the perimeter. Kroll gets it away to the goalie Schofield. 225 goals against and a .769 save percentage for Nolan Schofield 4 games into the season. Banks to Charlie Seitz. Seitz looking for another one, and he's got it. Nice dish from the senior to the junior, and Seitz has got his second of the game. Sean Kelley back in to take the face-off. This Bourne Canalmen team, overall in the year, is winning about 80% of the face-offs that they've had. Good guys to take it in the middle with Kelley, Bonzani, and Valois. Still being fought for on the ground. Kelley found it, pops behind everybody. Arujo with the bat. And Kelley will get control to seal the win. Kelley whacked by Brody Arujo as he goes to Banks. Banks, a lot of speed as he's drifting right side. Brady Banks wanted to take it. Spins by one, left it low for Balfour. Micah Hinkston waiting up top. He was our post-game interview that last game against Cape Cod Academy. Riddle going behind again to Seitz. And off the webbing of Hinkston that time. Lay defending on the far side. Seitz with 7 minutes to go in the first. Up top, Balfour shoots one to go. A whack in there by Grayson Duhon. Couldn't win it for the Falcons. Now Seitz looking for options. Balfour behind the net. Balfour out in front. Seitz. And wouldn't go. It got redirected. Might have gone off of Keegan Lay before it got through to the area of Rosa. Rosa too far for Arujo. James Kroll stepping up. He's looking for his first goal of the year. Instead gives it up to Balfour. Balfour with the shot, he scores. And that'll be an assist to James Kroll as Balfour gets his second of the game. Now Connor Banks playing up top with the attack of Brady Banks and Balfour. Hingston, Fox, Valois, the midfielders. There's Landon Lima. They got to get him going. He had a couple of goals in the last matchup. Making the nice hit was Ethan Fox. Lima still running with the ball. Dish it left side. Got bad at him. Might have gone off of Beals. Nearly picked up by Horrocks. Still fought for and Kroll's got it, but a flag did come out. And it's going to be a 30-second flag issued to the senior defender, Ethan Fox. Ethan Fox was a part of the football and basketball teams at Bourne High School. We mentioned last game, football made it all the way to the Elite Eight. Basketball, a little bit of a tough year after losing a lot of their seniors and going to the Final Four last year and the state championship 2 years ago. Batted off of Frank Rule. Falcons still in command. Lima up top to Craffey. Craffey's got an option on the right side. Didn't see it in time. Defending him is Borowski. The sophomore Murphy spinning behind the net. Deflected by Kroll. Lima now running on is Rory Glenn. Rory Glenn earlier today on the school Instagram announced his commitment to the University of Tampa, so congrats to him. Craffey up high to Lima. Lima wanted that low shot. Glenn closed him out as well as Gruel. Lima away to the right. Jack Horrocks with under 5 to go in the first. Back to the left. Craffey. They haven't gotten a shot on goal yet to Nolan Schofield. Shot attempt. Wouldn't go. He got knocked down to the ground as he tried to get that shot away. Nolan Schofield, the sophomore in goal, 30 saves on 39 shots this season. He's coming off of a 10-save on 11-shot performance on Friday. Oh, so close to Bourne's first shutout since 2018. About 30 seconds away from that. It was the last play of the game. Horrocks misses in the upper corner. He'll stay with DR, though. And nope. They're going to switch the call, and they're going to have Tie Hawks take it behind. Hawks a high pass to James Kroll over midfield. Kroll will step into the attacking area and misconnected on the pass to Banks. Balfour up top. Benzani gets away out of the attacking area. And now it's Connor Banks defended by Duon. Kroll to Glenn, back to Balfour. Glenn dishes it. It got deflected twice as it tried to make its way through off of Kroll and Horrocks. The bouncing ball comes in. Brady Banks with it. And Dighton-Rehoboth Scott is playing it back to Rosa was the senior, Josh Hoskins. Rosa will go short. Cam Rodriguez over the middle, taken away by Benzani. Benzani knocked down on the ground by Murphy. Duhon boxing his way in. Had it up in the air. Connor Banks knocked it away. Rodriguez will play it right back to Golderosa. Shots on goal in this one so far, 9-0 in favor of the Canalmen. Horrocks, they got to get it over quickly. And they do over midfield to Bronston. Glenn backs off. Bronston's still running up ahead. Bronston has a lane. Bronson shoots and a save by Schofield. Craffey trying to walk in. Forks going into the middle. Nice head up high, but a flag is going to come out. This might be against Ty Hawks. And it's going to be a 1-minute flag issue to the captain, Ty Hawks. 2 goals on the air for him. Hey, he might have gotten it to the head. It wasn't much, though, but you could hear it from here. Long shot by Craffey, scores. What a shot by the senior captain. DR's on the board. It'll be 10:08 the time of the goal for Colin Craffey. Really nice shot from far out, straight on. Went top left on Nolan Schofield. Valois knocked down off on the side by Hoskins. And he'll get it back to Balfour. Balfour got it away quickly. Valois pressured again by Hoskins. Valois whacked twice away. Hoskins will pick it up. Working against Micah Hinkston. Hinkston helped force it out. Rosa telling his defender lay to back up. Balfour to Hayden. Brody Hayden's got a couple of goals this season. He had a big performance in the last game against Dighton-Rehoboth. That's a good pass to Charlie Seitz. 1 minute to go. Seitz calling for Hayden to make a run in. He drifted off to the side. That's exactly what Seitz wanted. Hawks will get to it before it gets to midfield. Trying to run on Arujo now. Hawks gets by one, gets by Lay. Hawks into the middle. Seitz deflected high. Hawks, that was a tight shot. And Arujo, give him credit defensively. Seitz in front, Banks. He tried behind the back, wasn't there that time. About 20 seconds to go. Banks running back in. Seitz the low shot, scores. Charlie Seitz, his third. He's got a first quarter hat trick. And after that, there was a flag called against the captain, Mason Guay. On the left side of us, Brady Banks in a little bit of pain. But in 17.2, he'll have 2 minutes to get it checked out. Sean Kelley winning yet another one. Kelley stepping up, looks to give it away to Balfour. 3 seconds. And they're just going to hold in. That is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-1, Bourne over Dighton-Rehoboth through 12 minutes of play. Sites with 3 goals, Riddle and Balfour with 2, and Cullen Craffey, the lone goal scorer for Dighton-Rehoboth. Matt Carpenter and I will take a short break. The second quarter's coming up soon. Back here at Dighton-Rehoboth Regional High School, second quarter about to begin in the South Coast Conference boys lacrosse matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. Thank you for joining us. Keegan, Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter running the camera. Hawks will find Sean Kelley into the middle, and the shot is put wide by Brody Hayden. It'll stay behind, though, and it was a low-power shot and a bouncing ball that Balfour was able to get to. Sights to tie Hawks, low shot deflected and wide. Banks fakes the shot, still going in, and couldn't get it away behind the net to Sights as Hoskins was there defensively. Next game coming up for the Bourne Canalmen will be on Wednesday when they're back on the road to take on the Seekonk Warriors. And unfortunately, no commentary for that one. Sights in the middle, Balfour behind the back, wouldn't go. And we've seen this a couple of times, Bourne trying to get a little bit too cheeky with their shot attempts. Got some good matches coming up over the next week and a half for the Canalmen. You got Seekonk Wednesday, you got Old Rochester next week, you got Hull next Friday as well. Those matchups always seem to be good ones. As Lima tried to get into the middle, deflected by Hayden. Hayden looking to pick up the ground ball here. Ruja helped get it behind to Murphy. Murphy running right, away to Horrocks. Horrocks to Craffey. His shot attempt saved by Schofield. Rebound picked up by Kroll. Brady Banks faked it to Drew Kelley. And now holds it up. Down low. It's Sights. He scores. Sights wide open in the middle. And it's 8-1. Same two again on the face-off. Kelley gets the better of it that time as he plays it for Hawks. He runs off the field and Drew Kelley will step on for him. Ty Hawks, the move, coming in. His shot scores. Ty Hawks, third goal of the year for him. It's 9-1. This time it's going to be Valois taking the face off. And Valois, we'll get to it. Zeke Whitaker defending him. Too far for Max Riddle. This is the freshman Lay. Lay, nudged by Valois. Got him a second time, and now Lay stepping away off on the right side. Got forced out of bounds, but he's able to get it away to Horrocks into the middle. This is Craffy going left side, and a little bit too much heat on the pass attempt, and it's going to go out of play. And frustrated with himself is Lima, the senior. I guess at least for the boys lacrosse teams, this is the best weather that we've had in the games this year. It's been breezy on a lot of the days, but we finally got some warm weather in the high 60s today. The sun's coming out. I know Wednesday's game is supposed to be a little rainy, but it's supposed to be 80 degrees out. I feel like summertime out there in Seekonk, which is just down the road from here, probably about 10 to 15 minutes away from DR. Longtime rivals. Those schools play on Thanksgiving for football every single year. Bourne and Seekonk. That matchup has definitely generated some big moments over the years. Last year's matchup, you had the teams pretty much playing in a foot of rain, and Bourne took that one 12-5. The year before that, Seekonk defeated Bourne 9-8. Gavin Hunt with the winning goal in that one with 3.5 to go, and that clinched a playoff tournament appearance, the first ever for the Seekonk Warriors. That bouncing ball is going to go through its sights, too far for Banks. Balfour with a nice read and couldn't get that one to go. Rosa hustling to try to get it against Balfour. Balfour's got an angle. Now Rosa's got to get back in the net. Balfour way too far for Drew Kelley that time. And here's the restart. Murphy. Whacked at by Banks. Excuse me, that's Horrocks on the right side. Good whack in there by Balfour and collided with Banks and just nudges Max Riddle down. And I don't think they're going to get a whistle on that one. Now this time it's Murphy with Horrocks calling for it up top. He got away with an elbow, but won't play on here as we got about 8:20 to go in the second quarter, trying to catch that scoreboard on the far left side of us. It's going to be close to the midfield line. They had to wait for it to get over. And I think Brady Banks' stick broken. He's got to run off the field. Side's looking to get one, a save made by Rosa. 5th save of the game for him. Riddle with a nice hit. And now they're going to hold up play. I mean, that's the worst part when you get the equipment that breaks on you and you're fighting for that ball. Now it's going to cost you a few bucks. And at least you'll pay some money, though, if you want to be 5-0 on the year, right? Valois looking to pick it up. He can't, and now it's Bronston. Fox backed off of him. Bronson now trying to get by Kroll. Craffy. No lane by Gruel. Craffy had a Rujo, instead goes right. This is Lima behind the net. Lima to Bronston. Arujo. Another slow pass left side. DRs continue to work on the outside. Bouncing shot, not going to fall on frame by Murphy. Good job by Max Fields as that one is too high. Going to be close to going out on the side, and it will. Fencing over here, so no souvenir for us today. And Max Riddle will take it in front. The Mass Maritime commit. Running up on the right side against Craffy. Sights got it in front, but Valois couldn't get it. Riddle looking to find a lane, and it got deflected as Hoskins, I think, got a stick in there on the shot attempt. Hingston was calling for it again. Instead, in the middle, it's Sights, and a save by Rosa. Rebound picked up by Balfour. Balfour got it in front, and Valois gets it on one bounce. Valois cutting him, want to go. And it's going to be picked up by Rosa. Craffy stepping up, and good job by Sights. Valois and Banks trying to get it. Valois stepping over midfield, not offside that time. Kroll looking to get it. Riddle looking to get it. Bronston, the closest Falcon to it, played it behind. And Kroll lost this. He was trying to make a long stick run. And knocks down Murphy, still fighting for it. Kroll taken away. Lima stepping in. Lima still cutting right. His shot attempt and a save by Schofield. Save number 3 now for the sophomore. Good pass by Lima up ahead. Tight run to the ball, and it's not going to work for Broody Arujo, along with Charlie Rosa as a part of that hockey co-op. And Somerset, Seekonk, and Case. This is Frank Gruel stepping in right side. A whistle's going to be called. Looks like an offside's going to be called here. It might have been James Kroll with just a step over the midfield line. Although it won't be until next Friday when we have our next lacrosse coverage. So the next game on Bourne Community TV will be this Friday when the Bourne softball team takes on the Apponequet Lakers. And we'll finally get Dan Vincegara back for the spring sports season. Haven't seen him since the Thanksgiving football game, which feels like ages ago. This is Frank Rule running up, batted by Hoskins. How about Hoskins in the midfield and defensively this afternoon? Horrocks, a nice pass left side. This is going to be Craffy going to work against Beals. Craffy looking for that low shot. Schofield with the save. Kroll picks it up short. This is Hayden running up the field. Sight shoots and scores again. Number 5 for Charlie Sights. Nobody on the field yet for Cooper Benfito to take the face-off against. But here comes Sean Kelley to run on. McDonough got it away to Sean Kelley. Kelley took the contact, dished it down low. Rosa with the nudge. And it didn't matter. It's put in the net by Brady Banks. And give credit in the back to the freshman McDonough and the senior Kelley to get that sequence going. And for Brady Banks, he's had a couple good looks. That's his first goal of the game. And overall for the senior attacker, 11th on the season. got his 100th career point against Dighton-Rehoboth on Wednesday. And fittingly enough, the assist that he got for point 100 was on a goal by his younger brother, Connor. We got 2:51 to go here in the first half. Kelley's going to get another one. Balfour dished it in. Brady Banks going to get that one. It settled right in the dirt. It worked perfectly for Charlie Rosa. And Charlie Rosa running far up the field. Played it across his body. That's what they tell you not to do in football. Beals couldn't pick it up. Glenn is in there as well, but Hayden is going to get away with it. He got by 3 defenders. It's Brody Hayden going left side. Brady Banks fakes it on Balfour, but Balfour will get to it after it deflected. Rosa with the save. Seitz didn't get to it in time, and Bronston will pick up the eventual rebound. Lima's got it right side. Landon Lima is going to get broken up that time by Ethan Fox. Ball still in along the far end line. Popped in the air, and it's off of Craffey and out of play. Well, as our camera operator, Matty Ice Carpenter, knows, the players and coaches don't know it yet, but we'll say if, to be nice for now, but if Bourne wins, we're going to have a fun post game. We got little goodies for them, as we're going to have to pick some players of the game. And again, I got to make sure my bias doesn't get in the way for who we're going to pick. It would be the same 2 every time if it was up to me. We like mixing it around, give all the players a spotlight. So much depth to go around on this team. Balfour looking to find Banks, and it wouldn't pop in. Just missed on that far post side. Banks hesitated, and he put it high. Final minute and the half. Ty Hawks wants one. Oh, he didn't miss by much. We know Ty Hawks, he's got one of the fastest shots in the South Coast Conference. Of that one, we saw pretty much all the steam that he could put under it. Rosa on the restart, too high for Bronston. Hawks will let that one go all the way through to Seitz with 40 seconds. Hayden. Still going. Hayden shoots and scores. Brody Hayden, that's his first of the game, 4th on the year for him.
Michael, let's look alive, huh?
Junior Owen Zeal is going to play on the near side here after this face-off. We got 31 seconds. If Bourne's able to get one more before the halftime break, we go in running clock mode for the whole second half. And this time it's going to be Benfito coming away with it. Tried to go right, Kroll with the bat, and Kroll will pick up the ground ball. Avoids one. Retreating back, might have to play this one far down the field. Gets it away to Valois. Valois has got 10 seconds to work with. Valois looking to take a shot, bounced it off to the left. Mike Valois has got 2 goals this year for the senior face-off specialist and midfielder. 7.3, Seitz takes it in the corner. Seitz in front, Brady Banks weaving his way, and he scores. Brady Banks gets it, and that means we're going to be running clock mode for the whole second half. It'll just be one face-off, and that's going to take us to halftime. All right, let's recap our stat tallies before we take a halftime break. Charlie Seitz, 5 goals, up to 20 on the season. Max Riddle with 2, he's up to 4 on the year. Brady Banks with 2, he's up to 12. Jack Balfour up to 15 with 2 goals today, 143 in his career. Brody Hayden with his 4th goal of the year. Ty Hawks with his 3rd. Lone goal scorer for Dighton-Rehoboth, the captain, Cullen Craffey. The shot on goal tally in that first half, Bourne had 21. Dighton-Rehoboth had 5. We'll take a short break for halftime, and it's going to be a short second half when we come back. All right, back here at Dighton-Rehoboth Regional High School, about ready to start the second half in today's high school boys lacrosse South Coast Conference matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and the Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. Bourne 4-0 coming in, 2-0 in SEC play. Dighton-Rehoboth 1-4 on the regular season, 1-2 in conference play. Bourne leading 13-1 through 24 minutes of play. We thank you for joining us on any of our feeds. Keegan, Hamblett on commentary, Matt Carpenter filling in for Dan Vincegara on camera. Shot attempt by Henry Banzani will go wide off an early chance about 10 seconds in to this third quarter. And again, as we mentioned at the halftime break, the differential is 12 goals, so we will be in running clock mode the rest of the way. No whistles, even if Dighton-Rehoboth gets that deficit to under 12 goals. Once again, great day here at Dighton-Rehoboth, catching up with some old friends over here at halftime. Banzani looking to give it back to Riddle. Defending him is Craffey, up top to Sean Kelley. And Matt, I was thinking at halftime, because this would be interesting if we were to do this. Thinking for postgame as of now, we're going to have to coordinate with the coach too. The face-off specialists have been so key for the Bourne team. We could get Banzani, Valois, and Kelley on for our postgame, as those guys have been key to a successful team this year. So we'll see what that's like when the next 24 minutes are up. This is Riddle, who's cutting right. Got Valois up top. Connor Banks waiting right side. Dished it into the middle. This is Sean Kelley trying to get a step. Sean Kelley looking to find a seam, and he missed it. Good try, and it's going to be Drew Malone who's going to take it on the restart. We'll fake it to Banzani. Riddle defended by Craffey, and now it's Valois. We have yet to see what Coach Crowley was talking to me about before the game, where we're going to see some of these guys switch positions on the field. Similar positions that we've been seeing all year. Valois' shot wouldn't go all the way through. Sean Kelley looking to pick it up against Craffey, and it's eventually poked to Riddle. The freshman lay on him 2 minutes into the third. Bobbled by Connor Banks, and we'll get it along the right sideline. Valois to Malone. They go to the sophomore Banzani on the outside. Sean Kelley in the middle. Kelley had a lane to spin. Still working with it. He shoots and scores. Sean Kelley spinning his way into the middle, and for him, his 3rd goal on the season. Manfredo down on a knee trying to get it against Kelley, still being fought for on the circle. And Kelley's going to come away with it. Connor Banks defended by Josh Hoskins. And Malone's got it again, running on over Zeke Whitaker. 8.5 to go in the third, 14-1. Bourne over DR. Interesting test coming up on Wednesday as Banzani shoots, misses on the right side of Rosa. They take on the Seekonk Warriors. That Seekonk side has been up and down over the years. They were one of the top SEC teams just 2 years ago. They lost a lot of guys. Now looking to get to the state tournament once again. All you got to do is get to 500 and you're in. Riddle's got it, and he'll be in control outside of the attacking area. Riddle's shot wouldn't go on Rosa. Junior Charlie Rosa with 9 saves in this game so far today. It's the senior Drew Kelley behind. Tie Hawks. Not much going here in the attacking area. Bourne's bouncing in and out of it. Pace of play really slowing down here in the second half that we've seen in a lot of the games this season. Riddle looking for a seam. There's the pass. Drew Kelley shoots, and he put it in the net. Drew Kelley, nice shot. First goal of the season for the senior midfielder. Benfido against Kelley again on the face-off as we're going to hit halfway through the third. Schofield has really not seen any action in this third quarter so far down on the right side. Kelley gets to it again. Kelley got it away into the middle. This is Drew Malone who lost control on the shot. Benzani tried to get a bounce. It's on the outside of the area so he can play it. The pass comes out to Tie Hawks. Brody Arujo will defend. Malone deflected, and Rosa's got it. This is Craffy looking to make a run against Tie Hawks. Cross-checking Adams, still able to stay on his feet. Craffy crosses it in. Horrock shoots and missed. At the whistle, Lima will go to Horrocks. First time on today, we said his name, Andrew Cannon, playing up top defensively. Murphy, no room to run against Borowski. Arujo to Horrocks. Glenn lets the switch go to McDonough. Too far for Horrocks, and the freshman McDonough, who scored in that game against Cape Cod Academy, helped getting it ahead. Manzani too far in the middle for Glenn. All the way through, though, to Banks. Banks trying to win it back against Lima, and Hawks will pick it up. Tie Hawks finding space. He's coming in. He shoots, and a save by Rosa. Deked out Mason Guay to get that run forward. Hawks getting by Glenn, and Hawks just knocks him to the ground, and a flag's going to come out as a result of that. I know these are the things, especially in a result like this, that coaches are going to be looking forward to the rest of the way. And I know we heard it so many times during hockey season, the discipline in games like that. No need to be taking penalties down the stretch. That was a good hit, though, by Tie Hawks on the left side. Lima wants to shoot one. A nice save by Schofield. First save of the second half for him. I don't know if Nolan Schofield's the best goalie in the South Coast Conference of Boys Lacrosse. We're going to have to check the stat tallies on it. Be interested to see where his goals against average, though, ranks among goalies. 225 GAA coming into today's game. He's played every minute of the year. Coming in, that's 9 goals allowed in 4 contests. Craffey wants to unload one. Schofield's got another save. Tried to lunge forward, and it's put back in the net by the sophomore, Nate Adams. A lot of sophomores up and down the Dighton-Rehoboth roster. 10 players in 10th grade, and one of them just waiting for it just outside of the area. Nate Adams able to get the second one of the day for the Falcons. This time it's Valois stepping in to take the face-off instead of Sean Kelley. And Valois will win it just as cleanly. Valois, he wants a solo effort. And it's going to bounce right into the net. It was a tight angle. Couldn't tell if it went off the outside. Rosa got a piece, but Valois was able to sneak it in for his 3rd goal of the season, first of the afternoon. So we hit a minute 10 to go in the 3rd. Bourne is well on their way to going to 5-0. Best start for their program in 8 seasons, where they started 4-0 in 2018. That's in the Logan Hawks days, those old teams that they had. Colin Crowley, a part of that team as well. That's Malone getting it away to Benzani. And Valois will now be in control. Had space to go on the left side, didn't want to take it. Now it's Balfour spinning under 20 seconds to go. Balfour chased by 2, Horrocks and Hoskins. Nice flick, looking to find Malone, loose on the ground. Cornerbanks tried to get it. Malone in a fight now against Whitaker. 5 seconds to go, flick behind, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Couple more goals in that 3rd, but it's 16-2 in favor of the Canalmen with 12 minutes to go. We'll take another short break and we'll be right back. 12 more minutes to go in the South Coast Conference boys lacrosse matchup between Bourne and Dighton-Rehoboth. Won't be 12 more minutes on our broadcast. We're going to have some fun on the post-game show later today. 4th quarter's underway again. Bourne's in the road purple uniforms, Dighton-Rehoboth in the home whites. Valois overran the ground ball. Benfito looking to step on the left side. This is a good run in here by Craffey. Tight angle shot. Couldn't get it by Schofield. That goes out on the right side. Zeal and Borowski were set up right in front of Schofield. They backed off as Horrocks will go to Murphy. Jamison Murphy fakes the shot. Landon Lima, one of the team leaders in goals. Hasn't gotten one yet today, though. There he is. He had 3 of them in the first matchup against the Canalmen. It's going to be a low shot here from Horrocks. Skied it. That's a souvenir for somebody in the parking lot. I mean, I wouldn't want to probably dent the car. A nice shot there, though. 3rd goal of the game for Dighton-Rehoboth and the 2nd for Colin Craffey. I mean, I give these players credit. It's tough to shoot a lacrosse ball. I tried it after one of the games earlier this year, joking around at Somerset Berkeley High School. And some of your hockey buddies, De Silva and Gonzalez, I was missing the net every single time. And how about this? It's going to be Drew Kelley taking the face-off here. One of his first few times in the face-off circle. He will take it, though, against the number 1 for the Falcons, Benfido. And Drew Kelley's going to get the win on it. Kelley stepping by Benfido. Still going to the net. Spinning his way, got tripped up as he entered in the attacking area. Poked off on the left side, and running onto it is going to be Whitaker. Drew Kelley picks it up behind. Got it in. Henry Bonzani's got one. Henry Bonzani, and once again we have 10 different players for Bourne that are on the score sheet today. That is now, I believe, the 3rd time in the 5 games this year that they have had that. Now you got Kroll playing as an attacking midfielder. This ought to be fun to see what he can do. Horrocks gets control with 8:35 to go in the game. Lima passes it up top. Shot attempt, scores. Dighton-Rehoboth starting to get a little bit of an attacking rhythm here. Caleb Bronston, another sophomore, scoring. And now Coach Crowley is going to go back to being a little bit more conservative. We'll go to his top defensive pairings with Kroll, Beals, and Gruel. And always good to give the B and C teams some reps out there. But you can never be too safe in a conference like the SEC. And especially in a sport like lacrosse where you can just get rushes up the field quickly. And we get an injury on the field. Looks like that's been Benfido's limping off to the side. I was talking with DR head coach Adam St. Hours before the game, and he said that's the one thing that they didn't want. They have a lot of guys who are inactive today, and that it would be tough to keep everybody going if they had more guys that would get hurt. Jack Barron, Declan Kelleher, Damian Landry, Michael Ruffini, Gavin Oliveira, Cole St. Germain, all inactives for the Falcons today. Craffy back up top. It's Brody Arujo. Craffy receives it again, defended by Gruel. Schofield staying in position. This time it's going to be Fox to challenge. Murphy looking for that lane. High pass. Lima has to go on a chase to get it. Outside of the attacking area. Lima, the stutter step, cutting right. Lima still going. Valois was trying to take it away. Fox was trying to take it away. Tight angle shot a little bit too high. Might have missed on the near side. Craffy up top to Lima. Back to Horrocks again, but Fox closed him out quickly. A lot of these Canalmen players, especially on the defensive side and then the midfield, back to lacrosse after spending a couple of years playing baseball. Horrocks shoots and it got deflected as he tried to get into the upper corner again. Craffey with a nice snag. Craffey from a tight angle. Might have been blocked by Kroll as it was making its way through. And now it's Frank Gruhl running behind. We're about to have 5 minutes to go in this game. James Kroll, as he steps up. And Valois and Riddle were trying to figure out who was going to go. James Kroll wanted to take that shot. Still trying to find a lane. He shoots. Oh, he put it just high and off to the right. Charlie Seitz, the team leader in goals with 20 on the season, including 5 today. Couldn't poke it by Rosa out in front. It's Lay getting it away to the left, and Craffey's in another attacking chance. And Craffey's got to back up. Feeds it low into the middle, too low for Lima to catch up. Bronson and Fox battling now for it. Fox had it. Behind Drew Hickey. Hickey with the reach, played it behind, and Gruhl is going to try to bounce it forward to himself. Frank Gruhl still working for it, and he got the better angle against the senior Hickey. Sights too high that time for Balfour. It's Sean Kelley now. I'll tell you why, I know he's not playing lacrosse in Northeastern, but Kelley better think about it. He's great on those face-offs, and he's got a couple nice goals that he scored this season, too. Riddle goes back to the left to Brady Banks. Brady Banks shoots one and a save by Rosa. Has now matched his save count from the first matchup at 13. Bronston knocked by Riddle and hit to the grass by Valois. Riddle in, Brady Banks between the legs and right to Rosa. Falling down. Nice somersault, though, to get back up in one piece. Horrocks finds Colin Craffey. Tri-sport athlete Beal stepping away and letting Gruhl take it. That's something we haven't talked about that much this season. With all the tri-sport athletes that the Canalmen have, you wonder if that endurance that they build throughout all of the sports season helps them out in any single way. It seems like that they're never exhausted or fatigued out there. Horrocks another low shot. Goes off on the left side. Nice snag. Horrocks shoots one, miss left side again. We had a buck and a half to go. Scroll over to Max Riddle. Riddle's got options either side. Try to get it to Drew Kelley. And it's going to roll all the way. Rosa backing out. Charlie Seitz, both of those played hockey in the SEC this year. And it's going to go the other way. And Frank Gruhl now trying to get on the ground ball. Didn't know where it was. Right at the line. And picks it up in the air with 40 seconds. Benzani will go to Rory Glenn. Balfour, bouncing shot. Rosa with another save. Final 6 seconds playing out as Lima's going to make one last rush up the field. Try to get one more on the board for Dighton-Rehoboth. It came through on a bouncing ball. 17-4 the final. The Bourne Canalmen head to 5-0 on the season. 3-0 in SEC play for the boys in purple. I'll let the team celebrate, and when we come back, our post-game interviews with the Bourne Canalmen players. Stay with us. All right, 17-4 is the final. Bourne gets the win here on the road against Dighton-Rehoboth. They move to 5-0 on the regular season, 3-0 in South Coast Conference play. We're here with our face-off guys, Sean Kelley, Mike Valois. Sean, I'm going to start with you. Always great winning, and now it's 5 in a row to start the season. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great. Ever since being on the team, I've never started off really undefeated in any way. We usually end up losing the first game, so it's a great turnaround this year.
Now, Mike, I know this is your first time being a part of a sport in the South Coast Conference that we have here, but conference games are never easy, and to do it on the road makes it harder. You guys already played Dighton-Rehoboth once this year already. How do you think that one game helped today?
I mean, especially like a face-off guy, you kind of play against a guy, he shows you all his cards early on, and then you know how to deal with him the second time around. So just kind of knowing what you're dealing with going into the games, huge leg up. So, yeah.
All right, Sean, let's talk Charlie Seitz. 5 goals today, 20 on the season now, leads the team in goals. Talk about his performance and what it's been like having him this year.
Yeah, I think he was already doing amazing last year, but this year it's like a total step up. We're just moving the ball so much better, and not only goals, he's racking up the assists as well, and overall he's just been super good on getting open, not really taking dodges or being selfish or anything, just always being at the right spot at the right time.
Now, Mike, I've asked this question to a couple of the guys this season because I think this is now the third time this year where you guys have had 10 different goal scorers in a game. What do you think it says about the depth that you guys have with this new co-op this year?
I mean, coming from Mashpee, I know Bourne dealt with it a little bit too last year, but you go from having barely any depth, you got your starters playing, and then that's about it. Now we got about 5-6 guys coming off the bench, and they can all play just as well as the starters can. So getting all these guys involved late in the game, it's awesome. I mean, they get the opportunities. Even if they're the 6th guy coming off the bench, they're getting amazing opportunities.
All right, let's talk Drew Kelley real quick. I know he stepped in on that face-off circle instead of you guys. He had that nice goal over there on the right side. He was away for the team for a couple of years. He was a part of the baseball team, one of the guys that came back here for lacrosse. What's it been like having him back? I know you're in the same grade as him, too.
Yeah, it's been nice. It was kind of sad when the boys left to go play baseball for a year or 2 years, but it's so nice that they came back, especially for our senior year, and it's been awesome having, like you were talking about before, more depth and just having more of my friends on the team too, which is awesome.
All right, let's talk about the guy who backs you guys up in goal, Nolan Schofield, sophomore, 6 saves on 10 shots today. Unreal what we've been seeing from him this year. I think his goals against now is still under 2.5 on the year. And he's only an underclassman. Just talk about the play that he's had this year.
I mean, and again, coming from Mashpee, we never really had a big starting goalie there. We had a guy we had to kind of throw in net. Just playing with Sco over there it's incredible. Some of the stuff, he's the best goalie I've ever played with, and I've only been on the team for 5 games. So, whether it's in practice, or in games, you just love to have him on your side.
All right, I got 2 more questions for you guys. So we picked you 2 as our players of the games because the face-offs have been so key to you guys' success this year. But if you guys had to pick a player of the game, who would it be and why?
Give me just 1 second.
Yeah. You want to go first, Mike?
I'd pick Charlie. Charlie, I mean, the way you already talked about it, the way he's able to get everybody else involved. He's such an unselfish player, and he's uses all of his talent to attract double teams, triple teams, and he's able to feed so fluently. His passing's great, and he's really just gets the fluid ball motion around way better.
I'm probably gonna go James Kroll, one of our long pulls. He had so many ground balls today, and also just his aggression on playing defense and everything, just bodying people, and he probably picked, even if he didn't get it in the end, he probably picked 5 balls today, which is just awesome to have in our toolkit this year.
All right, now final question. You guys have had, I don't want to dock your schedule a little bit, but it's always tough being in Division 4. You're going to have those lower D4 teams that you're going to play against. Another tough test coming up on Wednesday, which is going to be at Seekonk. I'll start with you. What's going to be the mindset going into that one on the road again?
Yeah, mindset is just go into it as we would any other game, just wanting to not get ahead of ourselves too soon. Just take it one goal at a time, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I would say, especially for us face-off guys, the best thing we can do is just get out there, warm up like we would every other game, practice. It's awesome being able to warm up, with another Fogo. Great work. And then going into the game, like you said, any other game, treat it like it's the championship game. From the first face-off to the end. If we're up 10, you just got to treat it the same the whole time.
All right, now, I know you guys got a bus ride to catch. I know we got people watching. Do you think they did a good job, that they deserve a little treat today? Yeah? All right, we went shopping today. I don't think you went shopping, Matt, but I went shopping. We've done this before, and I felt bad we didn't do this for the preview show that we did, but we got some cupcakes that we bought. So I'll let you guys take one, and then we'll do a little cheers, and then I'll let you guys pass them to whoever on that bus. You got to get one to the coach, too.
Yeah, we'll
Take one out now. Yeah. And do a little cheers for the camera. You guys are 5-0. Let's see. I gotta get one. I'll do like a little cheers. Guys, thank you so much again for joining. Go have fun on that bus ride. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on Bourne Community TV. We will see you next time on Friday for Bourne softball against Apponequet. Have a good night, everybody.